Cooper, just what do you see from NC State's defense and what's going to be the biggest challenges for you guys as an offense and as an offensive line?
I think they do a really good job with their defensive scheme. I think that itself presents a lot of, problems as far as mentally trying to get to the right guys and everything. And then, moreover, they've got good talent too. They've had a really good defense for the last few years, and I'm sure for further than that. And this year is no exception.
Cooper, week one, obviously a lot of areas to grow for all you guys, but Nico had a pretty solid debut there. What did you think about his performance?
Yeah, I thought he did really well. I never claim to know what quarterback play is like, and that I know what really is going on. But from the eye test of just a fan, which is probably what I am for quarterbacks, it looked like he did really well.
We saw that fast-paced tempo be alive and well on Saturday. Can you just speak to what kind of conditioning level that takes from an offensive line to be able to execute that properly?
Really high level conditioning. I think that kind of starts with the way we practice and how we do things all in the off season. I think it's really, you just have to practice and work out the right way, and nothing really prepares you nothing really prepares you for football actually, but we get as close as possible.
How do you assess what Andre did at guard next to you after coming back from injury?
I thought he did really well. There was a lot of good high effort plays that he had, and good finishes, and I think he did really good stuff in the run game, getting movement as well.
Cooper, how satisfying was it that you guys took care of business early and were able to get a lot of guys some experience in that game?
I loved it. That's always the plan when you go into a game like that, is try to just focus on what you can do best, and you always try to finish it out as early as possible, and then you get to see the guys that have worked really hard over the whole offseason go out there and have fun and get to play. So it was really cool.
You kind of touched on their defensive scheme with the three-man front they run. I guess you're going to have a guy straight up on you a lot. Is that you see that a lot, and what kind of challenge is that for you as a center to try to handle?
We see it kind of just depends on what the team wants to do. Everybody runs their own kind of stuff, but you're all good. People kind of mix stuff up against us because we've got a different style offense. So it's nothing really new to us. We've been doing this for a couple years now, and then Hype and staff have been doing it for a couple years before us. So it's just a different thing that we got to adjust to. Thank y'all.